Did I do it? Okay, I did it on Twitch. Let me go over to YouTube. Bear with. Isabella getting first 6 times. Congratulations. Did I do it on YouTube? I did do it on YouTube. Nice. We did it on everything. Let's pin this one here. Let's go over to the other one and do the other one on YouTube. Pin that one. Okay. YouTube and Twitch appears to be set up. And let's put this, hello, there, with that there. Right. Boom. You have full attention. Hello. Maiko, how you doing? Welcome in. LJ signing in for 204 streams. Maiko, welcome in for 15 streams. Kit, welcome in for 8 streams. How you doing, Kit? LJ, good morning. Maiko, good morning. Isabella, good morning. Or good afternoon. Right. Our save is currently level 9. With 9 strength. Let's jump straight in. If I can find my mouse. Boom. Peggy, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you, Peggy. We'll take you, and you. We'll charge this up. Wait, what? There we go. People on Twitch, if you could do a favor, help try and get the YouTube stream going. That'd be very, very appreciated. Peggy, welcome in for 323 streams. You're already here? I appreciate it. Boop. Isabella, welcome in for 3 streams. Have you got first more than you've got roll call? Yeah, fair. I'm not known we are here. Rude. Hey, gonna make yourself known. I put on an Elvis playlist, by the way. I don't know why. It just... Why not? Nice. You can actually use the cart. Didn't know that. We do have the eye on this map, though. Right. Let's keep going. I need to... The music's pretty loud for me, so I gotta turn it down slightly. Bear with. Can you still hear that? Hopefully it's not too quiet. Yeah? Okay, sweet. MK, how you doing over on the YouTubes? Katie, welcome in, how you doing? I like to spam it every Tuesday because it's the only time I can. Fair. I can see, because I've got a streamer bot, it tells me who's in chat before I go live. So sometimes I have seen people waiting like 10 minutes before stream starts and still miss first. Katie, welcome in for 335 streams. Appreciate all the reactions over on the YouTube. It's very appreciated. Imagine waiting 10 minutes before stream. I know. I don't even do that. Sat in chat an hour early, spamming emotes. I'm pretty sure I remember that. But yeah, how's everyone doing? What did everyone get up to yesterday after stream? I think that's the whole beginning of the map. Oh wait, there's a room over there. Let's go to that. It was fun. Oh, there's a vase right there. I didn't even see that vase. I'm not mad about the playlist. My dad loved Elvis. There doesn't seem to be many songs on it, unfortunately. Boom. Working today is 7 of 7. Tomorrow I'm having a PJ day. Leaving the blinds down. Will not be dealing with the RL world. Very fair. Very fair. Skyrim probably. I'm old and forgot. Forgot what? Oh, okay. I see what I did there because I heard laughing, but I genuinely, yeah. Anyway, I forgot what we were talking about. Have some more coffee. Tea was nice. I'm glad you liked it. Thursday I'm seeing my dad on his narrow boat on water in hot weather. I'll be eating a lot. Oh, I thought that was going to end differently. I thought you were going to say that we are going to go in the water. What chat was that on? That was a Twitch message? Oh, it's already been banned. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. I always find it funny when people do that. They come in and be like, hey, I can help you get engaging viewers. And I'm like, do you not see we're all talking already? I might end up in the water, to be honest. I mean, it's very likely to. I'll push you in. Do you know what? My least favorite bots, there used to be that bot that went around and was like, wow, this chat's quiet. If you're wanting like more viewership, go to this website. And I'm like, bro, that's a brutal way to advertise. I've seen worse. I keep getting DMs from someone asking to grow my channel. I'm like, dude, I stream twice a year. The funny thing is that's still more than some people who call themselves streamers. That one's still going around. The ghosts are leaving. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I accepted a DM. Oh, they're hidden. They're hidden. I see you. Still makes me angry. What if, right? I feel like this is a threat kind of question. But, hey, welcome in. How you doing? Over on the YouTubes. But if you set up a bot, right, and you put it on like a virtual machine or like a VPS service, and then you just kept up the subscription, or you set it up on like an old computer that's connected to the internet, surely that bot just goes on for the rest of its life. As long as that computer works, that bot is still doing what it's supposed to do, if you get what I mean. You guys are getting DMs? I get DM advertisements all the time. In fact, I don't, because I don't accept the DMs. There could be people like actually trying to get in contact with me about stuff. I don't answer DMs and I don't answer unknown numbers. There's an I next to a robe right there. You don't want the ones I have, very rude. I DM'd you yesterday. I can't, can I pick up the robe? Nine strength, can I pick up the robe? I don't reply to you. I always reply to you. The last message you sent, I didn't reply to because you're trying to steal my Easter egg. Where's my phone? Wait, I realize I have my phone and now I have to. Oh yeah, 3 of them, yeah. Bad? He tried to steal my Easter egg. Do you know all the chapters? I don't think I've heard of that one. Hey, welcome in for your second stream. Appreciate you signing in. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, if we're playing that game, Peggy tried to steal my Easter egg by going to Isabella. Tried to go around me because he knew I'd say no to him taking my Easter egg. You didn't share? I did share. I shared it with Isabella. That was a test. Isabella failed. Why would you need to do a test with someone to see if they tell me things? Repo's funny meme fanbase. Repo does have a lot of memes around it. Repo has a ton of memes around it. Needed to ship the eggs. Right, that'll be our next one. Hopefully we didn't leave too much value at the second extraction. Yeah, we're gonna try our best to move this without damaging it. That went well. Appreciate the reactions over on YouTube. It's very appreciated. It's a good game. I don't think I've ever seen it. Or maybe I have and I just don't remember it. Boom. Right, so the last extraction is going to be this way. I'm hoping I didn't do that extraction too quick. I probably did. You like cheese? Yes. I do like cheese. You remember me? I think so. Right, put that there. Someone mentioned cheese. Wait, they did. Definitely mentioned some cheese. I did also read that as chess the first time, but I realized you were not talking about chess. You're in a public lobby? No, this is solo. Strong cheese. Yeah, I like, sometimes I prefer the milder cheeses because they're softer. Have they added the public lobbies in this game? Oh, applewood cheese is actually really nice. Cheese slices. I don't know if they're like... Obviously they're cheese, but... I think they're more chemicals. I'm not sure how it works, but... I like cheese and Marmite. I've never been a fan of Marmite. I like olives though. Burger cheese? Yeah, the cheese slices are like the slices you put on burgers. I call it plastic cheese. Well, that went wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this room. Uh-oh. So good after you use lactose-free cheese. It doesn't melt as well. I tried fat-free, glucose-free cheese that was made out of coconut. I think it was like coconut oil or coconut something. Coconut extracts. It didn't melt or anything. I like cheeseburgers with chips. I live in Australia. So many people in Australia recently have been coming in. Don't get me wrong, it's really cool. I'm just surprised by it. Like, it's a very sudden change. Nice orb catch, thank you. This is night here, so I have to go to bed soon. No worries. Appreciate you being here, though. Your number one fan is purring next to me at the moment. The cat that wears socks, you mean? Yep, socks. I do find that quite funny, the amount of, like, people's cats that watch. Yeah. Because it's not like a one-off. There's been a lot of photos put in general media of people's pet cats. Just watching away. Alright, boom. Yeah, let's just go. He was asleep, walked over to me, and now he's sat next to me, watching and purring. I have that effect on people. My dog avoids me when I watch anything, so I can't share the joy with her. Boom. Do you have a cat or a dog? No. I currently have 0 pets. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Tried to put recording in the pet channel. I don't know if it worked or not. I'll check in a moment. In fact, let me hide in the bush and I'll go check now. Alright, keep an eye on me. Don't let me die. Yeah, all things pets. I think it's still sending because it says 0 out of 0 seconds. There should be an extraction near here. I think it's through here and on the left, isn't it? Safe journeys, Katie. Appreciate the creeper sound. Oh, I haven't got the other bag of money yet. Oh, hello, Hidden. The Hiddens are so risky to fight because it just needs to stand up and grab you. Right. Let's do this cell, and we're going on to level 10. I have 2 extra jumps. Can I jump from here to there with 2? Appreciate the YouTube reactions. Yes. How are we doing today? Doing good, thanks. How are you doing? Thanks for asking. Oh, sorry to hear that, Speedy. I do try and keep up with chats. Sometimes it's a little difficult with the 2 different chats. I normally miss some of the YouTube ones. But apologies for that. So I've got 10 strength. So I could get... yeah, I could get 12. What's the max strength you need? 13? My 4th stream in a row? Hey. That should do. 2 spare. Let's just double check. Wait. I don't like those ones. Right. I sent it again and it works. One moment then. Yeah, all things pets. Nice. Okay, boom. Right. Let's update the titles. Nice button push. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so 12 strength. So we're going on to level 10 with 12 strength. Let me copy that. Put that on YouTube. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Boom. Right, let's go. Oh wait, let's charge. Oh, we do need a crystal at some point. You should play Poppy Playtime. They have 4 chapters, so it's cost money. The first chapter does not. We do switch games every now and then. Currently, we're on a Repo kind of bit of time, but let me Google that one. Is that the horror game? Is that the one where you get chased? Oh, I've watched Markiplier play that. Don't forget your list up for the monsters. I'm 1 strength away from being able to lift up everything. Yeah, no, I have seen that game. No, it was Insim. Insim I watched playing that. But they're good games. I'm pretty sure they're really scary. They're not scary jump scare wise, I don't think. I think I remember them being scary for the fact you're being chased. And I think that gets the primal part of everyone. Like that proper primal instinct of you being chased by something. Panic. Chase scenes, yeah. Playtime is really good. You have all the chapters? Nice. Some jump scares too. Yeah, jump scares are like, they give you that quick burst of adrenaline. But chase scenes, they get you. If you get like a chase scene and it gets you, then full on adrenaline kicks in. But I do.
No, God! No, God,
so much happened at the same time there.
No! No! No!
Bree, welcome in. How you doing? Appreciate the creepy sound. Bree, perfect timing. You turned up right as the duck turned up. Good morning, how are you? I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? You should have stolen your Easter egg. How dare you? How dare you? Whoops. Okay, that was karma. Bad now, you killed Kevin right in front of me. My apologies, but the duck does die. And the baby fell down the stairs. The duck has to die. It's part of the game. True, welcome in for 317 streams. How you doing, True? Oh, there's an under. Doing alright in the office today, but on lunch, nice. What time do you finish tomorrow? Boom. Bree, welcome in for 10 streams. Tomorrow finish at 5, she'll be back for 5:30. Okay. You wanna play some Dota tomorrow? Match trophy. Do we do the first cell? Yeah. Boom. First cell. I hear at level 100, all the ducks you have killed attack at once. That sounds horrendous. Good night, sleep well. Right, yeah, let's go to the next part of the map. Oh, I should have checked this room out first, because this room sometimes has bigger items at the top of it. Okay, never mind. This room is empty. Extraction. That can be the last extraction. Not a very valuable map. Oops. I had it and then I moved it. The TV's up there. Wait, is the TV up there? No, that's not the one that works. Did you want to try anything Circa and Dota? Anything specific? One of the things I want to try to do is play Spectre on an unranked game, because then they might let me snowball better. But if I want to see if you went... Oops. If... I don't know, actually. We could try the Legion Commander one again. That was funny. Where I go Legion Commander, and then you go Skywrath Mage, or whatever it's called. And use your ultimate. Or, I'm happy doing the reverse of that. Because I want to learn how to play that one. That is a character, or a hero on Dota, which scales really well. So it's really good for catching people by themselves on Dota. For example, if you see someone out by themselves, you can teleport to them, silence them, meaning they can't use their abilities, and then do a ton of damage. But it's harder to get that. You play Dota? Nice. Do you do ranked, unranked? Oh. By LOL, you meant League of Legends. Oh, no, that's okay. I just read that as LOL, like, laugh out loud. I have played both. Because I played quite a bit of League of Legends when Pludgy was about, because he didn't like Dota. So he introduced me to League of Legends. I think League of Legends is more user-friendly. Okay, well, Dota instead, we need a full team, yeah. Pludgy, question mark? Cover me, I'm reloading. Dota's a bit old school for me. That's fair, yeah. That's what I mean. So League of Legends is more user-friendly. It's more like first-time players would probably get along with League of Legends better. But if you want to like really get into a game and learn some stuff, then more Dota, I think. Pludgy minded Dota 2 when he played the other day. Well, he hasn't been back. But yeah. It'll be another maybe another month or two, and then he'll get bored again, and then want to play games. Bear with, let me just beat this guy up. Yeah, it's normal for Pludgy, don't think it's anything. Yeah, no. That's got nothing to do with Dota. You play a lane in Dota, or like a role. My favorite role is a safe lane carry. That's my favorite role at the moment. The problem is because I'm trying to go up in the ranks of ranked, I'm having an issue where if I'm a support it's a waste of time because I'm supporting someone who doesn't really understand the game or know what to do. That's what I'm finding an issue with. So like I could be a really good support, but if my carry doesn't know what they're doing, then I'm supporting no one. And then I'm a weak character trying to help the team out. So I like being a carry for that reason. I'm stuck in support. Definitely nothing to do with anything else. Yeah, no, you'd be a great carry. The True's recently started playing Dota, and probably the only thing he lacks is the experience of the game. Like, I'll give you an example. So, when True goes carry, or even support, or Zeus, or Monkey King, any of those, if he snowballs really, really well. The difficulty with the game is being able to win a game that you're clearly losing. So like there's been games where I've been the carry, it's been a really difficult laning phase, and then I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do to help us win this game. And like I go do the farms and the forests and everything like that, and I know which people to try and to attack and who not to attack. Hey, Zaps, welcome in for 318 streams. And I think I'm bad for a new player. Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, and there's a painting. The thing is even I'm not the best player. I have played it a lot. I would say that I'm pretty decent at it. But there's clearly a lot of people who have played the game a ton. Because a lot of the time you go into games and there's someone who's pretending to be a low rank when they're not. So it's pretty hard to learn new characters. But I'm playing more new characters now than I've ever done. I was in a game yesterday that I lost. I was doing a ranked game. And basically one of their team went Medusa. Which, as long as they have mana, they have a ridiculous amount of health, right? So my team was like, oh, play anti-mage, which drains mana when you hit people. And then they told me, okay, just farm, don't get involved with the fights. I'm like, fair enough, I can try that. So I start farming, but because there's constant team fights, they were leveling up faster than I was. I'm ranked, because there's me with like 60 games and we queue against people with 5,000 games. Yeah, a lot of people who play Dota have played Dota a lot in the last 10 years or so. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty, but even ranked games can be quite difficult because at least in the unranked, you have the possibility of people on your team playing a ton. And they'll hopefully fight the other people who have played it a ton as well. So it kind of almost balances it with the amount it's unbalanced. Do good, thanks, Zaps. How are you? I hope you feel better soon. Oops. LJ, I tried to let the duck live. I really did try and let that duck live, but I've got to carry a painting. A few solo games too. Like against the bots. Likely story? That was a likely story. Julio, how you doing? Lies? Bruh. Nah, just unranked by myself to get the hours up. Yeah, definitely. Mainly to get some more experience where maybe you can be the carry every now and then and stuff like that. Or different experience of players and play styles stuff. I like to do, if I try a new character, I've learnt my lesson not to try it in a ranked game because people really hate you if you do that. So I like to do a bot game every now and then. Like this morning, I had between 10 minutes and an hour free while I was waiting for something. So I put a bot game on because I can leave it at any moment. And I tried Slardar. I gave Slardar a little look at. And I actually think I would like to play that character soon. It was actually a lot of fun. I didn't get to see what it was like late game, but I would definitely give that a go as an off lane carry. I think it's best on. Slardar is off lane, right? Yeah. See, true. You don't have the same amount. I have like 800 hours or something in that game, right? But you've learned more of the technical stuff than I have. I've only just learned what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is. And technically, some people consider there to be a 6, which is Forest. But hey, welcome in for free streams. How you doing? Okay, that was close. I almost ran straight into that. I'm just generally good with the technical stuff, though, in fairness. I pick that stuff up pretty quick. Even if I start playing. Yeah, no, I get you. But no, it has... So I've only just started figuring out what position plays what. I didn't know all of those different things. 49, 42. Is that us on 13 strength? It is. Let's try and get one of these, maybe. That was similar with Company of Heroes, is you were able to pick up the really technical stuff quite quickly. Whereas I was able to, like, multitask quite well. So it works quite well, playstyle-wise, when we do that. I'll say that I enjoyed the couple games I done with... Was that the dragon? The fire one? What strength do you need for the head? 13. So 13 is the max strength you need. And you'll be able to pick up everything. The fire and ice dragon. Oh yeah, that is a good one. Especially if you get the scepter for it. Or whatever it's called. It gets very difficult to deal with late game. How you doing, Queen? Good to see you. Who carries right now? Because the only one I use is... Yeah. I'm good? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Take a sip, definitely. Still got a little bit of coffee. Right, I think we're good to go. We don't actually need this anymore, I don't think. Or at least we'll get rid of this because we shouldn't need to use it often. Only really against the robe. No, not really. We'll take one of these for the duck. Oh, title. So we're going on to level 11 with 13 strength. Done. Let's update the YouTubes. Appreciate the 4 stream likes on YouTube. You're always welcome on the server. How did you just move just then? I surprisingly don't miss Company of Heroes. Do you know what? I think we got to the point where we were just playing that because we had nothing else to play. Because I don't miss Company of Heroes one bit. Like, we were playing that quite a bit, and we just like stopped it full stop. Didn't even think twice kind of situation. What do you mean you're more welcome than Bob? Bruh, I built it. I've been replaced. Dota is different because of the type of game there is. And the skill levels, yeah, and the different characters. Every game's different. I think the only thing I'll get tired of is losing, maybe. Like yesterday, I did a few games and I lost 4 in a row. No, 3 in a row and then won 1. I obviously learnt stuff the 3 games that I lost because I was trying out different characters. We almost had a comeback on a couple of them, but I got above. Why is this door? Oh, I got above 1,000 MMR and then went back down to like 950 at the end of the day. It's because I checked my mail. Fair. Pludgy, what are the chances? I was just saying you won't be back for another few months. Immediately proved me wrong. Changed man right here. How you doing, Pludgy? And good, thanks, you. Yeah, doing good, thanks. Pledgy, what are you doing tomorrow after about 5:30? You broke the orb. I don't think I'm doing anything. Sweet. Me, you, and True are doing Dota. Wrong, you're playing Dota. See, do you know what's funny, right? If we convince enough people to play, we're gonna have a team. But the funny thing is, we're gonna have a very bad team. Because everyone's gonna be new at the game. It's going to be like, hey, we finally got 5 players. 3 of us are brand new, 1 of us is learning, and 1 of us has no idea of the technical side of it. Can't wait to lose 4 in a row. Oh, it's only you. Last night, my game, we were barely enough money. I think the game was glitching out. The most I saw was 80k. It's making us so mad. Oh, you can get soft blocked that way. where there's not enough money to do the extractions, and if you can't kill monsters, you get stuck on that level. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Vex. Bad team coordination is better than good uncoordinated. You could argue. I guess so. Do you know what? Yes, because when I play support, I get the Dust of Deceit or Dust of something, which basically means you can go, your team, everyone around you goes invisible. So when I play support, I like line up a lot of the attacks and we can try and jump people. But it's, if your team doesn't listen, you end up having like a, like you're constantly fighting 2 versus 5 and stuff like that, and it doesn't work out. But if we did ever end up getting a team together, like having 5 people, we could do some of the really interesting techniques. Like, for example, there's one of them where 4 people will constantly try and team fight and pressure the other team so they can't really farm. Just a little bit of pressure. You don't have to always be trying to take them out, but just enough pressure that they're not focusing on farming while one of your team farms. And then late game, they should hopefully, if they have the right character and they farmed well enough. Right, this might be the closest one to the extraction here. Just pulled an all-nighter on ranked siege. Now it's time for work. Oofed. Ranked siege. I'm trying to think what that is. Is that the one where you are like the SWAT team? Rainbow Six Siege. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that. Jinxie plays it. Of course you do, Pleasure. Right, let's keep going. There's quite a few large items. I'm going to try and move a couple of them next to the extraction. Alright, yes. So we'll grab you. Oops. I'll just put this and maybe the box next to the final one. I don't know if I want to carry the box now or see if I need it at the end. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Full disclosure, I have no clue. I think it's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Right, boom. I think so, yeah. I think that's what it means. It means very stylish, I think. Yeah, because you normally say it if you're dressed up. I started playing this tonight. It's so much fun. Is that your first time playing it? Yeah, how you doing on it? I converted her. Yes, I played with Queen. Oh, nice. Are you doing well? I'm yet to catch one of Queen's streams, unfortunately. Right, You're an annoying item in the hole. Oh, God tier. Oh, I will keep an eye out for them then. Except expectations set very high. Anything in here? Nope. Right, there's a few large items we're gonna get through this room, so wish me luck. Take a sip. I have no idea. Yeah. We are family friendly, but I did see the message. But yeah, that's funny. Is this an Elvis remix? Okay, we're gonna change playlist. We've clearly gone through all of like the original stuff. No, you're good, you're good. Right, boom. And then there should be another large item nearby. What music do you enjoy? More of a variety. I like changing the music a lot. By a lot, I mean like once a week. I'll change what kind of music we're listening to. I like one of the playlists we're listening to at the moment is a remix one, so it chooses a ton of popular songs and it just keeps remixing them all. I need to damage this slightly. There we go. Yep, that was exactly right. Metal remix stream when? Right, let's have a look for another. I appreciate the reactions on YouTube. Let's go for the OG one. The playlist True made the community. I keep forgetting I have enough strength now. But yeah, True. What we could do tomorrow then for the Dota game is try and get you as a carry. My favorite playlist, try and get you as a carry, Pudgy as a support, and then I'd either go for off-lane carry or mid, depending on what the team needs. Because then you'll get more experience as a carry. Pudgy's still brand new at it, or very new at it, so it's probably best to learn as a support. I'm the best, what do you mean? I'm trying to remember like the one game you played. I'm pretty sure you were Shadow Shaman. And you kept stunning people, but then canceling your spell. Wants to try carry. The problem is if the carry doesn't do carry stuff, it affects the game a lot. I played like 5 games. Did you? How did we do? Which is the best? Yeah, actually you were decent at that one. Also, I really like having a warlock support. I think that's one of my favorite supports to have. Mainly for the healing. Mainly for the healing. But I would either go off lane carry or off lane support probably. If we already have a mid. Probably won't, don't think he's ever streamed Dota. Oh, what's that, sorry? You're gonna stream it? Dota? Probably not. Dota can be quite toxic. Same as I used to really enjoy a game called Daisy, but Daisy was very toxic as well. Talking all this hype. Talking all this hype. And won't show the chat, bruh. Just mute chat. I don't normally stream on a Wednesday. Uh-oh. Let me up, let me up, let me up. I was only able to attack him then because he had already made a shot, so his cooldown's on. You don't like Warlock, I don't think. Remember when Pludgy used to stream for us? But I seem to remember something. Yeah, he must have done that. I think he did it once a year, didn't he? Have I left an extraction ready? I have, but it's got so much at it that we'll just take this to the last one. Twice a year? So you've got two streams to make up for it then. I seem to remember at least. $5 a year it is. At least 5? You're being very generous. Yeah, I'll consider it, but I don't... I like to keep a separation between gaming for pure fun and sometimes gaming for stream. I do obviously enjoy the streams and the games I play on stream, but I like to have some gaming sessions, which is just the good old, you're playing for fun. Don't need to think about chat, don't need to think about not swearing, because I am family friendly on stream, but I think it's well known that I'm not family friendly off stream. That is just literally something I do for stream. Off stream, you're not that bad anymore. Yeah, it's because mine and Llama's gaming time hasn't synced up recently. Unsubbing? How dare you? That went relatively well. Do you have the longest standing sub, Pludgy? I'm pretty sure you... Maybe the longest... What's your follow age? Okay. 4 years, 3 months, 13 days. Go. I kind of made him follow because oh, in fact, there's so many people here that don't know how me and Pludgy met each other. Pludgy is like the OG like supporter of the channel and stuff. I bet there's loads of people here that have never heard how we met each other. I found him and his friend playing Minecraft Factions. I was playing it as well, right? And we were playing I was playing separate from him for Minecraft Factions. And I found his base, and he was building his base, and he hadn't protected it yet because they were middle of building it. And I decided to be really annoying and fairly toxic. And started destroying his base while he was building it. And he got very annoyed, and he was like, call me on Discord or something like that. And then we called each other on Discord. We were saying horrendous things at each other. And then we kind of decided that, you know, we'd do it again. But nah, that was funny. The good old Minecraft Faction days. I first started streaming Minecraft Factions. That's what I used to stream. In fact, no, before that. So, right, here's the full lore of me doing streaming, right? I started, my first ever stream was on my PlayStation 3 while I was playing Fortnite. I have no idea where I was streaming to, but I remember I was streaming in my, like, teenage years. No idea where it was going, but I remember there being a view account. I remember that YouTube stream with the signs. Yeah, the commenter signs for when people commented. That was early. Yeah, that was early on into streaming. But yeah, so I started on the PlayStation streaming Fortnite. Then a few years later, I moved on to the Minecraft content. Streamed Minecraft Factions, and I used to spam the link into the server because people liked watching people streaming the server on the server. Because then they're trying to attack you. Need to head back to work. Lunch is over. Have a good stream. Appreciate you being here. I look forward to tomorrow. Yeah, and then what happened after that? Then I was streaming the Minecraft Survival playthrough. All of this was done with 0 viewers, by the way. And then, a couple years after that, I streamed The Realm. That was probably the next big one, or the next notable one, was streaming The Realm, which had me, Pludgy, and a guy called Jamie on it. Jamie was one of the first ever viewers as well. I have gone the wrong way. If they're all there, I'm going this way. Hey, spaceship, fancy going? Anyway. He's probably streamed a couple times. Yeah, years ago. Not recently. That went terribly. Grab some health. My heart fell out. But yeah, I want to give a couple new characters to go tomorrow. I need to play a carry that can potentially carry a game as well, if you get what I mean. Like, there's some characters, like Spectre, can be very powerful against the whole map. Finally made it to the office. Got love some just at least you get some time in the sun. Who was the one guy you were playing when you had Aura? That was Phantom Assassin. Okay, context for everyone who kind of knows the game. I was playing Phantom Assassin. You're good with him? Yeah, they're really, really powerful. I had a game the other day where I had a comeback because of that character. We were losing massively. They literally had to destroy like 2 more towers and they won the game. And then, let me do the title while I'm talking. Level 12. Yeah, and they just had to destroy 1 more tower, but I was trying to get all of my stuff together, like my timing right. So I got the lifesteal item that is really good. It gives you 30% lifesteal. I got the BKB, and then I got the Battle Fury, not in that order. It was a different way. And the second I got all of it, that was my timing. So I get the Battle Fury first to help me with farming. Then I get the BKB. And then, if I get my lifesteal item, that's considered that character's timing. That's when that character kind of picks up and it goes crazy from there. So I managed to hit that maybe 5 minutes away from the game being a loss. And we won that game. That felt really good. Literally, it was so bad because the teams were doing team fighting, and I was trying to jump in to help, but because they kept doing these bad fights, their team fights were not going well at all. So I decided to just disappear into the map and just farm. It was very close. I had a similar one to that the other day where I had... you haven't seen me play it yet because it's a new character I'm trying, is Spectre. That's going really well with that one. I like the idea of that one. It doesn't work in the high-ranked games. You don't really see it played in the high ranks, but it works really well against the low-ranked players. Or another one I've had a lot of success with recently is Juggernaut. That one, so basically one of the things I've been doing is if I ever watch like the high level tournament games, I also keep an eye on what characters they're picking. Because it's good to know what works well at the higher levels, because then it probably works well even better at the lower levels. So Juggernaut's one that's used a lot in the high levels. I want to get better at anti-mage, because if you can scale with anti-mage, like if you can snowball, then you know that's a definite win of the game. I did play it yesterday for a game. I did terribly. But luckily, I did really bad in that game. luckily someone on the team was did worse than I did. So they got the toxic directed at them. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta hope someone does worse than you, because then everyone hates on that person and you're just left alone. I can't put this on yet, so let's put it down. Don't do it, there's an up screen right there. Was it an up screen? No, it was an animal. I wasn't quite sure what that was then. But yeah, maybe one day we'll see how many people in the community play Dota. We could do a few games as like an actual like community team. That would be funny. There's not too many Dota 2 players though, especially probably not in the category we stream in. And then there'd also have to be like adults, because League is better, bro. League is just easier, I think. Like, user-friendly is what I call it. Because I've played both now. League was easier to understand and had a smoother playing. Like, it had a smoother kind of play style. It literally tells you what to buy and why you should buy it. It's like, buy this if you want to do higher damage. Buy this if you want more health. But Dota's more like, yeah, you should know what to buy by now kind of situation. By selecting builds. If you click on a guide, it tells you what items to buy, yeah. But you can customize it. I get what you mean though, yeah. So technically you can do that in Dota. Alright, whoops, let's keep going. Okay, right, we'll get this on and then we'll do this cell. And then we'll go find the next extraction. We do have the eye on this map, so we've got to keep that in mind. We can't forget. Yeah. Okay, right, let's do this cell. But we played Company of Heroes for quite a while. I did like that game. There's a similar issue between that game and Dota, where the people who have played it for like very, very high numbers of hours, they learn things that work really well against new players. Like, in the gaming terms, they're cheesers. So they find cheese methods to really bully new players. And it makes it very difficult for new players to join the game. That was very common in Company of Heroes. It's fairly common in Dota as well at the lower levels. Let's leave the bag of money at this extraction. It's 40k though, so we need to make sure we can have enough money to get the other levels done. The other extractions done as well. So we'll leave this here. Can I jump while holding this? I can. Okay. Alright, where do we want to go? Let's go straight forwards. Because there's one room we forgot to check. And then we're done with this area on the map. Oh, it is an extraction. So we've got to now go to the other side of the map to find value. Hopefully find enough over there to do the extraction over there and then bring the rest of the money over here. To finish doing this extraction. Hey look, it's the bug that makes the robe invincible. Isn't this fun? And I ran out of stamina as well. Right, let's see what's happening. Without sprinting. It just needs a de-aggro, I think, and then it goes back to an orb. Oh, my orb's gone. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. It de-aggroed over here. Nice, we'll take that. Let's go see if we can get that other trudge. But he will despawn naturally if you're more than 20 units away. If you don't see a player within... Yeah, they should de-aggro as well. That's what I've experienced. If it de-aggros on you, it turns back into an orb. Or that's what I think happens. It might be different. How do I... Okay, that went perfectly. Hi, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. We might need to start getting the second cart. Why I chose to be family friendly, I don't know. Are we doing a monster count? No. This is literally just for messing around. Yeah, we're just messing around on this one, this playthrough. Which we haven't really done much messing around. We're literally just playing the base game. No challenges, nothing, just... I felt that moment, Bob, I did, yeah. There's a time thing down there. Hourglass. Got it. Couldn't figure the name? No, yeah, I got you. Don't fear. We got this. Did you know this also gives you slow fall? So if you jump off something while holding it, you have slow fall. Wait, is that the start? That is the start. I didn't know that. Yeah, I've used it before, but if you hold on to it for too long, it can force you off by stunning you. Those balconies. Yes, that's normally where I find them, on the balcony, and then you jump off. But if you don't hit the ground fast enough, you do get stunned. If I take you off, very gently put you there. Put that on, and then we'll check these rooms for some items. Any large items here? No. Okay, so we'll just do that. So might as well take the plate with us. Boom. Right, so we'll do this one, and then we have one more, and then the final extraction. Boom. And we can jump with this, so we can now just do that. Okay, one more extraction. We just need to find enough money on the way, because the final extraction has some extra at it. Oops. Excuse me. Wait. Wait. There we go. And then hopefully that's not the extraction. I need some value. Ooh, that's some value right there. Put you there. Nope. 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 Do you think there's a limit, proximity-wise for value? So because there's such a high value item down here, does that then have a proximity where it has lower values? It would have been nice to see that earlier into the game, but I don't think we're too far from the that extraction we were going to do last. We just have to be slightly careful. Uh-oh. Don't fall over. Let's put it down so we can turn around and have a look. I think it's that way. And where's the next closest? Over that way? 1 second. No, that wasn't an extraction, was it? It might have been, actually. It was. Okay, so let's try and get it over here. Is that a vase? That is a vase. We missed that earlier. Right. I want some value. But we also have to be careful because this room has a bunch of holes in it. Appreciate the reactions on YouTube. Oh, I picked it up too low. Right, so if I open this, can I hold that? Oh, nah, almost. There you go. Right, we'll just do that. And then we'll go get the bag of money. Worked out about 40k, so I'll take it. I tried to make it land in the extraction zone so we didn't lose the money. It didn't quite work. But it worked well enough. Right, so there should be the cart somewhere. That eye has glitched. Sometimes it mistakes the floor for a ceiling. Okay, right. Final extraction should be this way. I don't know if it saw me or not, but I panicked. Alright. What about the vase? I'll probably leave that if I'm honest. I don't mind leaving some of the lower items. Don't hit me. Lurk, appreciate that, Lurk. Okay, it hit me. Don't do it. Right, let's keep going. I don't have enough room for these orbs. Right, that'll do. Okay, stay. Might fall off. Skills, thank you. Right. Ah. That was bound to happen. Okay, right. Stamina, yes. Oh my god, do you know how hard it was to stay alive just then? I don't think I pressed buttons that fast in my life. I had to switch to running in reverse halfway through that. Bruh, can someone clip that? I need to see how close that was to death. When it spanned me, I had to walk backwards, otherwise I would have kept going forwards and then ended up going into the hole. Was there 3 or 2? There was 3 of them at the end just there. Let's go for a stomach. Yeah, I may have been a little bit irresponsible there. I may have forgot about the eye. Posture check, definitely. So I'm going to the clips channel so I can wait for it. Yeah, no, that was a little bit scary. Only a little though, because yeah, I'm obviously very skillful. Let's see this. Yeah, I had to switch which way I was running. Like halfway through the air. Once it spun me around, I had to switch to backwards. That was risky. That was very risky. That was very close to death. I'm so glad I was here for that, but I have to go and get ready for work. Have fun. Catch you in a bit. Hope you have a good day at work. Let me update the title. Guess don't need to then. Yeah, it got done. Right. Yep, sorry, I was just sending a message. Boom, let's update the titles. We still have max health. We'll keep you. So we're now going on to level 13. Oop. Hello, game. Right. Yeah, there was quite a few of the animals at the end of that one. See, See, I like the mechanical keyboard because it feels nice, but it's very loud. But some people like that. So I'm still mixed on mechanical keyboards. I prefer it for my gaming. Like, it's great for a gaming point of view. Because it just feels kind of nice to play games on it. I do abuse the spacebar sometimes, because my thumb is in charge of the spacebar. Sometimes I hit it too hard. Feels like you're actually typing, yeah. Mine's like yours, kind of. Mine sounds deeper. Alright, sounds deeper. Yeah, mine does kind of sound like a high-pitched kind of button noise. Oh, hi. Alright, boom. I just like it because it shows how fast you can type. Yeah. I do type quite fast. I remember there was a point in time where I almost got a keyboard camera. But I went with the webcam instead. Good choice. Pudgy used to have, when he streamed, he had the that thing that lights up when you press a button. Wait, can I stand on you? Can I hide from stuff up here? Oh, there's that item. Right, so we're gonna try and get that item. Except for the creatures that fly. True. Let's try get you on top of here. That'll do. Okay. And then chuck this in here somehow. In fact, I'll just put this one on. So you go there. And we need the dinosaur. Which I'll take through that door, because I think that door is going to be easier. It's very delicate, the dinosaurs. Example A. I was just showing that as an educational reason. This is just a... See? Told you. That on there. How have we not got an indestructible drone yet, by the way? How are we still pending the indestructible drone? I feel like we should have that by now. Because you didn't get it? I did not get it. I do not have it. Sharp manipulation will get you indestructible drone faster. What does that mean? Like, buy the other drones, so then it can't show them? Yeah. We can do that. And other items on that shelf. Yeah, that could work. Hey, appreciate the raid. Welcome in, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. What were you up to? How was stream? If you need a raid and run, understandable. Whoops, that's an extraction. We've been summoned by the hunter. How's the run going? This one's going quite well. This one's more of a we want to mess around kind of run. So we're more messing around on this. But we accidentally messed around too well. And now we're in the same situation as the other run, which is max level. Sorry, beating the hardest level and then also having the strength. But we've still got our other run that we're pending going back to. So our other run is on level 39. I was holding a kitchen as I was typing that. Understandable. Very understandable. I don't normally like going down here, but we'll do it. Are you doing modded? No, this is unmodded. Vanilla. Same with the level 39 run is vanilla. So, unmodded solo. $13 is awesome. Furthest I got was like 12 to 11. Yeah, 13 is decent. We got to our current other run is on level 39. 39. That was just rude. I don't know why I watched that happen. I didn't really know if I could have stopped that in time. Let's leave that extraction. It's probably going to be the closest one. Oh, please go away. This is not the place to fight me. Right, this way. Yeah, I appreciate the road. Very, very appreciate. Did we get a shout out for them? Don't think so. I'll do it. We'll wait here. Oh, there we go. It just happened. All good, all good. Do you play a solo or with a team? Boom, boom. Any more? Oh, what are these guys doing? They trapped me in a corner. Level 13 sounds spicy, does get easier. Yeah, level 39 is, we got bored of it, put it that way. Like being in the 30s. So the hardest is probably levels 1 to 8. No, level 1 to 8 because of the monsters. Level 8 to 11 because of the holes in the map. And then once you get used to it, you can pretty much go as far as your like situational experience helps as well though. So like if you're in difficult situations a lot of the time, you slowly get better at dealing with certain situations. Like the last level, if that happened to me earlier on into the playing of this game, I would have 100% died. Because an eye grabbed us halfway through jumping over a hole. But because I've got experience of dealing with that now, I knew to change the direction I'm running compared to the way that the eye is rotating me. So, but then we got to like level 20, then level 25, then 30, 35, 39, and I was like, I kind of want to go back to the earlier levels. Just for a bit. There we go. I found a mod that makes the Gnodes passive, and it's the best thing ever. What do they do? Just like follow you around? I've only played up to around 5 or 7, I think. Yeah, after level like 6, 7, 8 kind of time, that's when the holes in the map, there's loads of them. So it can be quite difficult to get used to that kind of stuff. And literally it only takes like an up screen grabbing you. Did you just say G and... Did I? Did I say the G? Hey, appreciate the raid. Welcome in. How you doing? I've just done this, so I've got practice. If you need a raid and run, 100% understandable. Hope you enjoyed stream. Bear with me while all of my orbs get destroyed. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can we get a shout out for them, please? Appreciate that follow. That's very, very appreciated. We're back at the start somehow. How do we keep ending up back here? We have to go that way. What's good? Yes. Hope you're doing well too. I've never really known how to answer that question. Me. I'm good. Hope you're good too. I'm not cool enough for that one yet. I'll get there. Oh, all of my money's gone. Brilliant. Let's find some more items. Appreciate the raid. How's the run going? It's going well, thank you. This one's a mess around run. Eventually, we're going to go back to the level 39 one. After raid and have a good stream. I'll catch you in a bit. I appreciate the raid. I really do appreciate it. I just want to try and find a tiny bit more value. Uh-oh. I have found the next extraction before the value. No, I do appreciate the raid a lot. Oh, perfect, we can get an orb. Were they playing Repo? If chat wants to fill me in on how the stream went, what they were up to. Squad Repo? Nice. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Level 17, nice. Normally it's harder for people, hey, I appreciate that follow. Normally it's harder for people to get to the higher levels in squads because there's so much like messing around and trolling each other. What's the highest level they've gotten to? It was chaos? That does sound fun. Alright. Next extraction. Did we go that way? No, that was the next extraction. So we need to find a 19k around this area. Or kill a bunch of mobs, which is probably going to be more likely to get us the money. Solo, he got to 29, then a nuke went off. Oh, was he playing modded? I've not done modded yet. Just the nuke and extract. What's the extract one? Only extract button and nuke. Oh, okay, yeah. The extract button, so you have to confirm when you want the extraction to go. I feel like that should be in the game. I feel like that should already be in the game. Leave the orb at the extraction so you don't break it. I'm not sure where the next one is. I think it's over there. So we have to do one that way. Yes, I'll leave the orb at the extraction and not break it, putting it on the ground. Never mind, there's gnomes over there. I'm gonna bait them. They got rid of those guys. Best mod, 100%. Oh yeah, for sure. It does sound like a really good one. Right. Deep breath. I heard the deep breath. There we go. This is not going to work. You underestimate me. Which 9 out of 10 times would be correct. Okay, so we have a little bit of value over there. Yeah, you can put orbs on the ground. You just have to be very careful with them. W, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Most of the time when there's a raid, it's normally a raid of the lurkers, but it's nice to have a raid with some active people, especially when they say W. Right, where are we? So we have to go... Don't think this is enough money. We're back at the start again. Big W, thank you. First time chatter, thank you, thank you. I was already following, he let me choose who to raid and I chose you. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I didn't recognize the name because it above your name, it's like it's like big bright letters saying from the raid. Gotta work. So bye, catch you in a bit. Appreciate you being here. I do appreciate it. Yeah, no, I do appreciate that. It's very appreciated. I have your orb. Oh, wait, don't go near that one. Boom, and then this one. Hey, I appreciate the sub. That's very, very appreciated. And that's a fresh sub. That's very appreciated. They are very rare to get on Twitch, so that's, I really do appreciate that. Big W, definitely. Definitely. We're not too far from getting the level 1 affiliate on YouTube as well, which will be cool. But I really don't know how interactive that would be on YouTube, because YouTube is pretty quiet anyway. Oh. This was the last one. We weren't supposed to do this one yet. Hey, I appreciate that as well. Another fresh sub right there on Twitch. That's very, very appreciated. I do really appreciate that. Another big W? Definitely. Gotta support the good ones. Oof. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I did mess up though. We weren't supposed to do that extraction. That was the last extraction. So we gotta go across the map. Did you ever get the player count thing despite playing solo for kicks, or is there a secret benefit I'm not aware of? There is a secret benefit you're not aware of. If you buy it and leave it in the truck, it won't spawn in the shop. No. Here's I didn't mean to go no at you. But here's what happens. So the shop has a set amount of upgrade slots that can spawn on the shelf. Maybe we're going to say the same thing, just worded differently. But there's only a set amount of upgrades that can spawn on the shelf at a time, right? If you buy the level, the player level count, it can't respawn on the shelf ever again because you own it, you've used it. There can only be one of them. Having a second one doesn't do anything. And then it gives you an extra slot on the shelf that could spawn something else you need. It also works with other items, a different way of doing it. is if you buy all of the sprint speeds, they stop giving you sprint speeds. Huh? Do you know what I mean? So there's only a set amount of items in the shop that can spawn depending on what you got in the van as well. And we learnt this one as well. Heading off to sleep now. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Sleep well. Hope you sleep well. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the sub. We found out on the level 39 run, the van can fill up. We accidentally filled up the van and there was nothing in the shop for many levels in a row. And then we realized that the van had too many items in it because we had all of the mines, all of the grenades, the sprint speeds. We had loads of stuff, all of the health. And it meant the game literally didn't give us anything in the shop for many levels, including upgrades. Because I was like, how have I reached maxed upgrades? But yeah. So you can actually reach maximum capacity on the shop. And run. There's not the eye on this map, is there? I don't have enough stamina to get the whole way back. I just need to get close enough that they don't spawn in there. Oh. Look at the money. But now I gotta walk the whole way back. Did you know the ammo glitch? I think you can use the recharge drone to slowly, as long as it has 1% or over, you can keep firing. I did a silly. Oh, they changed target. Go away. I have an orb. What is going on right now? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you did it, didn't you? Why'd you do that? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to sit under this table and wait. Oh, look. I'm going to sit under this table and wait for my stamina to go up. Because there's no point doing this without stamina. I do really appreciate the back-to-back fresh tier 1 subs. That is very, very appreciated. Was I right about the ammo glitch? Thank you. I think. Yeah? Okay. Hey, Fret, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in for 299 streams. Hey, sign in for your second stream as well. Okay, let's try this again. My movement is impeccable. Alright, grab me. Let me through this door. I think the head went. He's fast? Yeah, for sure. everybody today? Going good. Going good. How's yours going, Fret? And you're just waking up. Right. Do we get a second cart? I'm not sure. We'll see how much we have after getting the upgrades we need. How much range do we have? 6 range? I don't need the feather drone, but if I get it, I'm hoping that it will show other drones, like was recommended to us. Right, okay. Next level. Stardust, welcome in, how you doing? This is not Monday, it's already got a good start. Okay, so level what? Update the titles. Level what? Let's update YouTube as well. Hello everyone on YouTube. Quite a few of you. Appreciate the 6 stream likes. Let's take the recharge drone. Just woke up, good morning. So the rumor of mine gets knocked down. Oofed. That's gonna be loud. Okay, there's a few of these guys. It's gonna be a fun time. Right. Yes, I expect to be noisy. It's a safe bet. Alright, let's get this back. There we go. Okay, it should be a decent level, but we might struggle to find value at the end. We'll see though. It's not the highest value level. There'll be an extraction this way, but let's try and grab a few items on the way. Okay, we'll take this back to the start. I was thinking about the overcharge system that they'll be adding next update. I don't think it's going to be as useful to counter full strength as they think due to the pits. More plentiful in the later levels. What's the overcharge system? Can you describe that for me? Hey, Misfit, welcome in for 122 streams. We should be able to put this on the extraction, right? Yes. How you doing, Misfit? Alright, I want the wand as well. Or the broom. I want the broom. I don't know if we'll get it or not. I mean, I don't think we'll get it back. Gently does it. And there's a vase. It's a strong case. Gotta try the rest of it. So yeah, catch you in a bit, Zaps. Appreciate you being here. I don't see you before the end. Appreciate you being here. Overcharge system will have a counter that prevents you from bullying the monsters so much. There has to be a cooldown from holding on to them. Cooldown from holding on to them. That's interesting. From any of them? Or just the one that, like, so if I, like, grabbed the Huntsman, I would then have a cooldown before I can grab the next one? To be fair, if they make the game really difficult, then, you know, I've already got a level 39 run. That's quite the flex. Like a year from now, once they've nerfed the game, it'll be like, how did you manage that? You know, just raw skill. No fines, got home from eating out. No, you're good, you're good. Did you have anything nice? Right, chuck this in the cart, and then we're done for level 1, or the level first extraction. That'll do. Ooh, there was a plate on top of the box, so let me grab that. Yes, any of them. The longer you hold on to them, the higher the counter. I guess so, but if you're like in a room, like if I get trapped down here, for example, and there's like 2 monsters coming after me. Plus, won't people just use the guns instead? Because the guns are pretty strong. Minute steak and fries and house dip and fries. Dip is actually... I went there to eat. Nice. That does sound nice. Alright, quick check in this room. Grab these couple of items. Yeah, I definitely will add a bit more thinking. That's the point though, because if you want to use your strength to beat up the smaller monsters, ooh, yeah, that might make the early levels very difficult. Because even if you have enough strength to deal with the spewer, for example, appreciate that follow. So you can like chuck the spewer, you'd stun them, and then you'd... I guess you'd just have to go back to using items. Going to affect mid-game? Yeah, because like once you get full strength as well, you can pick up the really large items and use them as weapons easily. Is that the hidden? follows. So the hidden's on this map. Yeah, I appreciate that follow. I was trying to hold that door shut. Oh, I missed. They're trying to get that people trying to get it to use the items more, and I haven't heard them. Problem being too expensive, too short on recharge. Yeah, I do think the crystals, especially late game, they're like paying 45k for a crystal, so you can only get 2 crystals a level. And then the shotgun only gets a few shots before it runs out. So if they really did want people to use the items more, make the crystals like cheaper. Because it's just not, like, it's too expensive to use crystals. Even in the early game, it can be quite expensive to use the crystals. Oops. To be fair, it is a fair point, though, that once you hit max strength, from that point on, as long as you, I really appreciate that follow, as long as you don't, like, do something incredibly wrong, or you get, like, a really difficult situation, or you do something that's not too smart. I kind of want to find the next extraction and put this vase at it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll bring the vase and some of the orbs over here. See if there's any larger items around here. A lot of the smaller items. See, the thing with the smaller items, they do add up to a lot of value. I don't want to miss too many of them. But at the same time, it's kind of like, unless you bring the trolley everywhere you go. Do I hear someone? You stuck up here again? Where do I hear that monster? Oh, I've never seen one of you in here before. You must have spawned in here and got stuck. Let's deal with this. In fact, if you can go down out there. Go away. There's too many... I need to get rid of this vase so I can fill up the cart again. Right, step one, let's go get rid of this. Wait, there's 2 more extractions. So we've done the first one, and we've not done a second one yet? So this will be on our second one. Alright, here. You go there. Take a couple of the bigger orbs with you. There you go. Right, and then we'll take this to get the other smaller items. And then I think I saw the staff. Like a, yeah, there it is. I saw a red dot. No, I'm not gonna. Guess I am. Right. Whoops. We'll chuck this up here. Very gently. Then we'll go get the car, and I think there was a few larger items on the second level of that room. Is that like an anime reference? I think the cart's right beneath me. I'm not seeing lost money, so I'm going to assume it is. Oh, it wasn't. Never mind. Oh, another staff. Where's that next extraction? Because there's going to be one more after all of this. Have you ever heard of the Avatar, The Last Airbender? I think so. The balloon benders? Right. We'll get this in here. A lot of values going on this one. Okay, that's turned around and pointed at me. I don't like that. Very gently. Avatar Last Airbender was a horrible movie. A great anime series. I don't think I've ever watched the anime. Unless it's the children's cartoon, because I think I watched that growing up. We don't talk about the live action stuff. Has anyone here ever enjoyed one of the live actions? I enjoyed one live action. But I'm excited to see the live action of How to Train Your Dragon. That could be fun. Live action One Piece. Sonic the Hedgehog movie was good. I think live actions, especially for like animes and stuff like that, is there to encourage people to watch the actual anime. The Netflix series is enjoyable, but definitely not as good as the cartoon. I want to see How to Train Your Dragon live action. Have they just ran out of things to make movies about? Because all of a sudden there's all these live actions coming out. Or do you think they're just like easy cash grabs? I would probably side with that's why they're doing it. Because they've already got the scripts and everything like that. So they're like, hey, loads of people like watching this. Let's make another live action that no one's going to like, but people are going to buy tickets to it. Cash grab. Snow White had very bad rating. A lot of the movies coming out at the moment have really bad ratings. It's a trend that's easy. Like... Yeah, I haven't. The last movie I watched at the cinema was unfortunately Joker 2. I really did not like that. But it's very rare I watch a movie and not like it. How much they can do with the new tech? True. Joker movies? Hey, Joker 1, I very much liked. I very much liked Joker 1. Joker 2, however, I can't stand the thought of it. Joker 1 was mid at best. Oh. Oh, Julio. I did like you. Minecraft movie is bad. Wait, Minecraft. Wait, what? Minecraft live act. Wait. Minecraft live movie is bad, but popcorn movie. Yeah, more for like First Joker was awesome movie. I did like Joker. I think it had a very specific taste. I think it had a very specific taste. I watched the first Joker movie too many times. I watched that on repeat for a lot. I very liked that. Which is probably why I was so irritated by Joker 2. As I said, it was the best. Wait until it comes to streaming. Some of the funny parts. My brother's kids loved it. Yeah, it's probably a different audience than the people who are complaining about it. Because a lot of these live actions, they might not be aimed at adults, even though adults complain about them more. Mainly because we've learnt the words to use. Did I make it? I did make it. Seeing Mumbo was the most hilarious thing. I probably just hate it because people misunderstanding the message of it, and plenty of them took it as their life motto for life, which... A Joker 1. Yeah, it was interesting going into watching Joker 2. There was some people who had like dyed their hair green and stuff for Joker 2. I imagine they were even more disappointed than I was. Because they obviously were like, they must have been very invested in Joker 1 to be having green hair. And then you watch it and it's like, I'm off to sleep. Hope you have a good rest of the stream. I'll catch you next time. Appreciate being here. Appreciate the support. Hope you sleep well. We're ending after the next level anyway. Has anyone seen I'm Still Here? No. The sequence in the first Joker movie where he dreams of romance, his life, his dreams were so good. See, that's the thing. I thought Joker 1, like the actual just the script writing, the plot twists, like everything. It was such like a thinking kind of movie where if you actually look at the storyline and the fact that the things he believed were happening and all of that, and there was all these little things where when there was really good lighting, that was an indication that it wasn't reality and all that kind of stuff. We could talk about it because it's been out. They brought out Joker 2 now, so we could talk about Joker 1 openly. I thought it was very, very well directed. Right, level 15. Last level for today. I don't normally say last level because that's normally when everyone leaves. But last level. Hope you enjoy it. I haven't seen the movie yet. Do you know what I want to see live action of? Wallace and Gromit. They need to make a live action of that. Or live action Shaun the Sheep. Someone do it. Like, there's so many funny ones. Live action Shaun the Sheep would be hilarious. Don't you think? Just like a farmer on their farm. And it would be even funnier if the sheep never spoke and you realize that it's actually like a psychological movie. Boom. Gotta make it. Live action Pingu, but their home is slowly melting away. Or at the end, Pingu gets eaten by a polar bear. Like those kind of funny kind of movie moments. I'm down. Right. We need to figure out as a community how we make live actions. I think the Shaun the Sheep one would be really funny. Live action Shaun the Sheep. Okay, we've got the robe on this map. Those are the kind of funny moments. Yeah, it might not sound too funny, but it's definitely funny. Used to be good. Cinderella was fantastic. Yeah, I do think they're like forcing the content a bit too much now. Like it used to be when movies came out, like everyone was so hyped for the movie. It's like, yeah, movie. And then they made a spin-off of a spin-off of a spin-off kind of thing. And then it's like, oh, we actually have to do this after this after this. And then it's like, oh, are you following the Marvel universe? Because now there's 17 movies came out last year, all different storylines, but then this one came together with this one, and now they're doing a spin-off of these two who made a team or something. And it's like, bruh. It's like, put all of your energy into making a really good movie, like, once a year. You don't have to do 20, like, spin-offs to get loads of ticket prices. Or ticket fees. Get one of the directors that used to direct movies, like, 20 years ago. Show them the technology we have now, and get them to make a classic. Snow White and the Huntsman was good. I think I know that. I stopped watching Marvel movies after the Endgame. The Marvel dialogue is right behind me, isn't it? The CGI Minecraft villagers look better than CGI dwarfs. What was that one with? Is that the one that plays 4? Okay. You were here at the wrong moment. I just damaged something and needed a bit of extra value, and you brought me some value. Wait, what? Have I misunderstood something? Let me Google the movie. I feel like I'm missing something. What's that? I'm trying to find the message with the movie name. There we go. Oh, I can't copy on here. We're talking about Snow White. Oh. What did I say? 4? I mean, 4 going into the Snow White domain. I don't know, I just think they need to do more funny stuff. I do feel like the, what movie was it? Okay, well, this is just, I'm not going to move that anymore. I feel like, oh, what was it? The new Deadpool was, in my eyes, very close to, like, trying to be too funny. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Deadpool and Wolverine, I think it was. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. But there was a couple moments where I'm like, there's no story kind of thing. It's very... It was hard to follow sometimes. But I very much enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. But like a mix between that level of jokes and comedy and... I don't know, a good storyline would be really cool. Basically, make the opposite of Joker 2. And that was before the whole Marvel-verse. We see different superheroes in one movie. No, I just said I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed. I'm just saying it would be nice to have a movie that has like half the jokes and a good storyline. I very much enjoyed Deadpool. Oh. Let's go see if that's an extraction point. God, it's a fire and chaos. One of these has to be the extraction. Here we go. Without saying Joker. Without saying Joker, perfect movie. There's a lot of really funny movies. I watched Tangled the other day. Tangled. I liked how they like kind of same coincidence. I like how they took the original story and changed it ever so slightly and made a very good story from it. Doesn't do her own laundry. That's what mortals are for. That's quite funny. Let's check the value room. Not a value room today. Yeah, Tangled is good. How to Train Your Dragon. I really like those. I'm more of a like I grew up watching a lot of the Disney kind of movies. I do like the amount of innuendos in Planes, which was like the spin-off of Cars. That was kind of funny. Oh, hello. That's it. Musical. I'm currently obsessed with it. Epic the Musical. I don't know. I haven't. I want to see if it is Diagro in it or if it's a range thing. I think it's a range thing. Yeah, it must be a range thing then, not a Diagro thing. Alright, so let's try running away. Yeah, it's a range thing. My bad, I thought it was Diagroing. You have to go a certain distance away from it. You've never seen any of the Cars movies? The two female cars flashing. Range only, but not Time-based, like normal despawns. Yeah, it looks like it's literally... doesn't have anything to do with time. It's just you have to get a certain distance away from it. And then it figures it out. No, annoying friends put you off watching it. What did they do? Personally, I didn't like the third one. I don't think I have ever watched something like the third movie of something. I'm pretty sure once I watch the first and the second one, I'm kind of done with it. Like, they don't need to keep pushing them. Oh, I got a spot on my forehead. I just realized. Anyway. See, I told you I'm still young. Right, heading back to find... Oh, I just realized I don't have any of the tabs open. There we go. $11? How much more do we need? Oh wait, no, there should be money at that last extraction, shouldn't there? I heard that the second one was bad if Cars 2 was just a spy movie with darker tone without the maybe as hated. Oh, I have watched Cars 2. I remember that. Yeah, no, I remember that. I have watched it. So what we've learned today is that everyone has different opinions on which movies are terrible and which ones are fun. They wouldn't stop going on about it, or the Cars movies. That can kind of ruin it if someone keeps going on about it. I saw a deleted scene from Cars 2 with the cars getting crushed. Oh. That sounds pleasant. I guess that's why it was deleted. My uncle would say...
What did 20 do when it was hungry? 28. I know the Pinocchio movie was fake because after his nose reaches 11 inches it would become a foot. What kind of magic does the condiment wizard perform? Sorcery.
Great jokes, Fret. Oh, perfect. We can get an orb. Right, don't glitch. For once, don't bug. Hello? Just turn into an orb. I know you want to. Right, that should have definitely turned you into an orb. I went so far away. Yeah, so it is literally range. That's all it cares about. That definitely wasn't still de-aggroed. That definitely didn't de-aggro in that time. So it's just range. Is that enough? It is. Where do we go? I think left. Oh, I just pressed shift tab. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Nice. Okay, nice. GG, thank you. We have quite a lot of people over on YouTube and quite... Oh, indestructible drone! Finally! Finally. Everyone over on YouTube right now, appreciate the reactions. I appreciate the stream likes and the subs and everything like that. We're going to do the final little bit of stream over on Twitch because we're going to raid out in a moment. If anyone wants to join the raid, the pinned message currently is the Twitch link. So feel free to come on over and we're going to raid out. But other than that, everyone on Twitch, say bye to YouTube. We'll catch you Thursday. Right. Catch you in a bit, YouTube. Okay. Boom. Alright, that's the YouTube one ended. Damn. That was way better than yesterday.